guys, welcome back to GoreGeous. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on my full coverage foundation routine. I already have my eyes done and I actually did film a video on how I did this as well, so I will be posting that later. I'm just going to basically walk you guys through what I do to give myself even coverage without it looking cakey. And as you can see, I've struggled with acne for a very long time. At the moment, definitely have a couple of breakouts, but a lot of it is just like hyperpigmentation and scarring. So there's not a whole lot of bumps, but there's a lot of dark spots that I like to cover. So I'm going to go through the products I use to prep my skin as far as skincare, and then 2 foundations that I really like. So first off, what I did was I cleansed my face this morning. I went in with my brightening serum from Aveda, and then as far as moisturizer, I went in with the Clean and Clear Acne Control Moisturizer. If I am feeling a little bit more dry, I'll do this, plus the Hydrating Soft Cream from Aveda as well. But today I just feel kind of balanced. I don't feel overly oily, I don't feel overly dry. So just stuck with these 2 today. And then for my under eye, I did the Aveda Energizing Eye Cream as well. Now the 2 foundations I'm going to talk about today, I'm actually going to do one brand on one side of my face and the other brand on the other side. They're both brands that I've loved for a long time. For a while now I've been using the Revlon Colorstay for combination to oily skin. I use the 150 Buff. This one, I want to say this one runs for about 13 bucks. And when I went to Ulta to kind of replenish my foundation, I wanted to save a few bucks, and I was looking around. I was trying to find like a really cheap one. I was trying to find something between like the $5, $6, $7 range. But then I remembered I really like the L'Oreal True Match. I've used this before and I really like it. And this one I believe runs for $9.99. So it's a few bucks cheaper. Despite how little this bottle looks, it just doesn't have a pump. They're both 1 fluid ounce, so. And in this one, I am in Neutral 1. The thing I like about the L'Oreal True Match is it's divided between cool tone, neutral tones, and warm tones. And as you can see, Revlon 1 runs a little bit more yellow, and this one is obviously neutral, so it has a little bit yellow, a little bit pink. Definitely a little bit more pink neutral than this one. I'll go ahead and get started and show you guys how I cover my acne scars. And a little trick that I like to do that I actually learned from Courtney is mixing some loose translucent powder with my liquid foundation, and this is what I'll go ahead and start with today. Actually, what's in here is the Aveda translucent powder, then I mixed in some of the Graftobian light finishing powder. And the Aveda powder is called translucent. On most people it does look translucent. I'm just so pale that it has a little bit of yellow in it, and that definitely shows up on my skin. So I just kind of mixed the 2 together. I took off the little stopper and I mixed them together. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is use my damp blending sponge. This is from Ulta. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of the foundation, and then I'm going to pat just a little bit of it into the powder. And I know that sounds weird, but it gives a really, really nice finish, makes it even more full coverage. And if you tend to be really dry, I would just make sure like you're very, very exfoliated and moisturized before you do this. And again, I'm doing this foundation only on this side of my face, so you guys can kind of see the difference. And I love both foundations, but ever since I've gone back to this L'Oreal one, I'm really, really liking it. I think I like it better than the Colorstay from Revlon. And it's better to start with a little bit of product on your sponge at a time, and making sure that it is well blended into my skin so it doesn't look cakey. see, this is covered pretty well, just this one coat of it. But I'm gonna go on with just a little bit more. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put a little bit on my blending sponge and put a little bit of the powder with it as well. And yes, I still do set my face with the powder when I'm finished. The combination of the liquid kind of mixed with the powder makes it go on a little bit smoother in my opinion and gives you a little bit more coverage. Okay, so we'll call that good. I'm gonna kind of wipe off my blending sponge, go on to the other side of my face with the Revlon. Consistency is pretty similar for the most part, but like I said, I'm really liking the L'Oreal one at the moment. Okay, and doing the same thing on this side of my face. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of the foundation, pat it in to my powder. It'll show up on camera, but like I said, these two are different colors or different undertones for sure. And this one, the Revlon one, is definitely brighter. It's more yellow based and it's almost too light for me. So that's why I've been kind of liking the L'Oreal one as well. Yeah, it's just the wrong undertone, I suppose. Yes, this is an acne coverage, scarring, etc. Foundation routine, and I know this looks like a giant pimple on my face, but I just got a new piercing. I don't want to get too in there, but yeah, it's gonna look like a freaking giant pimple, but I promise it's not. So this is what the Revlon one looks like with one coat. And just for the sake of the comparison, I'll go in with 2 coats like I did the first one. Did the exact same thing, just dipped it in the translucent powder. Okay, now that I have the foundations on both sides of my face, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into like my highlighting, concealing, contouring, etc. routine. They actually look very, very similar on the face. So, I have a couple different concealers that I like to use. I like to use this Master Conceal by Maybelline. This is in the shade Fair. And then other times I'll just use my Anastasia Cream Contour Kit in Light. For my under eyes today, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. And sometimes if I need to get really, really in that inner corner, I'll use this Real Techniques brush. And I always do my eyes first before my face. And I normally actually go underneath that lower lash line like at the very end, after I've like concealed and set my powder and whatever. But I did film a tutorial on these eye look, so that's why it's already done. Whatever is left over on the brush, I'll kind of just fill in where needed. And today, I'm gonna go ahead and use this middle shade. And this brush is so awesome. This is from e.l.f. And it's a contouring brush. And it's just, I don't know, it's cool. Makes it easy. So I'm gonna go in that shade. It's gonna look really scary at first, but it's fine. And then I like to do a little bit up on my temples. with a Real Techniques brush and blend it out. I'm going to use Banana today to kind of clean up underneath and highlight that area. I'm going to go ahead and go in and set my foundation and contour. Now that that's done, I'm going to go in with my blush and shimmery cheekbone highlight. I'm going to be using the Esteé Lauder blush in Pink Tease. For my highlight for my cheekbones, I'm using the NYX Duo Chromatic illuminating powder. These things are freaking incredible. I have this one and then I have the blue one in Twilight Tint. Today I'm going to be using Lavender Steele. This one is absolutely gorgeous. I am obsessed with these highlighters. They're just so pretty. And then again another, oh wait, no, this isn't from e.l.f. I was going to say another awesome brush from e.l.f. This is an awesome brush from Coastal Scents. It came in a kit with like a brush roll and it's really cool. But I love this for highlighting. And I'm one of those people that is into the heavy highlight right now. So, and since translucent powder or loose powder is really messy, I'm just gonna go ahead and comb through my brows again. I finished off my look with Queen Supreme, I believe, yeah, Queen Supreme and Below Pony, both by Jeffree Star. I just mixed them together. Gave me a really pretty violet shade. But yeah, that's my full coverage foundation routine. And now that I have them both of these foundations on my face, set, contoured, highlighted, they look kind of the same to me. Next week we will be filming a few more videos, and then we're also going to film a video on how we did our makeup in high school, so that'll be really interesting. Make sure you guys subscribe so you can keep up with us when we release new videos, and yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching.